I'm Marianne Mays, and I'm the food service manager.
Okay.
And I'm Denise B. Hill, and I'm assistant manager.
I'm Debbie Martinez, and I'm a cook.
Well, we enjoy working with the kids, We love serving them, and then, sometimes we find out, different personalities, of each kid, something that we have to deal with. And we have the, what do you call it, Denise?
Autistic.
Yeah, autistic kids, and, that's, kind of heartbreaking, but, we enjoy, watching them and serving them.
This side of it is nice. We're here, we get to see the kids during lunchtime. It might not be as hard as the teachers because we get to see them for a while, but we still get to deal with them, see them in the morning. Sometimes they, talk to us. Sometimes they have problems, they'll come talk to us, and so it's something nice.
How important is what you do to student learning and to them performing in the school?
I think it's really important. If the kids would take advantage of the program, all of them, it would be very important, because a lot of times if you're not eating, you're hungry, the kids aren't thinking about their schoolwork. They're thinking about their stomach being hungry, but there's a lot of kids that don't they have the opportunity to eat. Some of them, especially our kids that are on free and reduced lunch, and some of them don't take that opportunity to do it, and which there are a lot, but still there's some that don't, and it would benefit them a lot, I think, especially now with the longer school days. They need to have their lunches, because by the end of the day they're starved.
Yeah, 'cause the students are here till 4:30, and we get some kids that come in like a 6:45 to 4:30. That's a lot of long hours for the kids to be here. We figure our kids are
Our jobs.
Our jobs, You got to please your customers, so we try to do the best we can, Try to serve them the hot meal and the qualified requirements.
Let's look at budget cuts and kind of how has that affected you over the last couple of years?
Well, especially like this year, it has really affected us because, I've lost 8 hours. So times, my hourly wages to what I used to make, that's quite a bit of money.
Yeah. I have to make my own income, so it really put a cut on me too.
And you went down from 5 days to 4 days. It was just this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Started.
A lot of it, I work a lot for our insurance. My husband's self-employed, so I work for insurance. So then being cut, that leaves me even less of a check for all other things that I had money for. So it made a big
cut.
On our checks. So
I have a part-time job because I'm trying to, have a college student, and so we're doing that, and plus try to make up a little bit of what we lost. That's almost like a car payment. What we lost, and it's kind of tough, that's a big loss.
And how have you made up for it?
I've just kind of cut out on things of, going out to eat, picking up fast food that you're used to doing all the time, and because it's just my husband and I that are at home, so it's not as probably hard as her with a child and her a single one at home. We just kind of, we manage. We've just cut on some of the
Expenses.
little things that we're used to, which I don't say were really luxuries. It's sometimes sometimes easier when there's just two of you at home to go pick up Taco Bell or something, and now you just kind of cut out on some of those little things that my check would pay for. And
Like Debbie, she had to get in the job because, she supports herself, That's a big cut for her.
Yeah, I got another job.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a
Bartender.
bar manager.
Bar manager, bartender.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do where it's,
Yeah. Something close to home. I don't want to be driving too far away.
yeah, 'cause she lives clear in Boone, so it would, to go somewhere far wouldn't really probably benefit you to, I think a person just has to pray that you have your job and you're gonna be, still have a job. I mean, it's just, it's kinda beyond our control, it seems like. We just have to, day by day, just go with
What they,
yeah, and just pray that there's not gonna be, that we're not gonna be cut further because
I mean, it's a little
tough.
struggle, and like especially for us, 'cause my husband, we're both employed for the district, and we got our insurance in there, you know. So, I mean, you know, it's kind of tough 'cause you have to stay, especially, you know, for our. I mean, I'm speaking for my husband, myself, you know, for our insurance purpose, you know.
And myself too, for our insurance, my husband, a year and a couple of months ago, he had a brain aneurysm. So, at this time now, I think to be trying, he'd be hard for him to get, you know, might not be able to get picked up from another insurance company, so I'm kinda stuck and having to make sure that I able to keep my job in order to
yeah.
provide insurance for us, because
Are you all hopeful that you know you have a future?
we're
here? Are
hopeful.
you kind of optimistic about you know what the future's going to bring?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
am.
are.
I am. I mean, if they're considering the kids' future, I hope, you know, I mean, that's the main thing, so that's why I'm optimistic. I'm just hoping that, you know, that's what the board's interest is too, is in the kids, because, and our school here is a good school. So, and the whole district, I think, you know, is good if their intention is to make it for the kids. I'm hopeful.
I know with the cut that, you know, I don't know if it made us go into the 4-day, but I don't know. I think the kids struggle a little bit on this because, you know, they come in so early in the morning, you know, before the time change. We had kids coming here in the dark. You know, the buses would have their lights on, and you know, I was, you know, I was afraid. And then I'm here like at 4:30. I'm the only soul in here, you know, 'cause I have to start the lunch. And then, you know, I see the kids too here staying late for practice. The games were like late at night, you know, and then, you know, I said to myself, when do these kids do their homework, you know? I mean, just the kids just,
Yeah, and they're here early in the morning.
Yeah.
Before school starts, what, it's 7:30? So they have to be here at, sometimes at 5:30, I think, when they have practice.
we
And
get
not
some
get
kids
out
here
till-
at 1:45, huh?
Yeah, on regular,
7.
yeah.
It seems less like they're going to school, more like they're going to work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is. I think it's hard for them. I couldn't say personally, but you see the kids, and they are. We talked to a couple of the parents that are teachers here, and they say all they do is, because a lot of them they live in town and they have to stay here for with the kids, and it's just
It's hard.
a long day for everybody. So
Do you think maybe they'll go back to a 5-day week if they can get their, you know, if the budget comes around in the next couple of years?
They might, you know.
Be a good thing if they did.
Yeah, I think it would. I think the kids would benefit from it too, because I think it's hard, you know, they're trying to consume everything to the kids from coming to school, and you know, like some of the kids that do sports, I mean, it's hard for them, you know. I've heard some parents like, you know, when do these kids get to do homework, you know?